What's up, everyone? It's Greg, and I'm back with another Legendary DXP Campaign strategy video. This time we're taking a look at level 2-3. Let's hop in, see what this is all about, and see what we can do. So as you can see, before we hop in, my best strategy has not gotten close to the best for this level. My 35 is paltry in comparison to 65, and also it falls short. I haven't been able to geld this yet, so there's definitely room for me to grow. Definitely room. So let's hop right in and we'll take a look at what this is all about. So, scheme twist right out the gate. But what does that mean? Growing darkness. There are 7 twists representing a growing darkness. Twist 1, growing darkness cloaks the mastermind, giving them +1 to defeat. Twists 2 through 6, a growing darkness cloaks the leftmost alemeth space that has yet gone dark. Cloaked villains get +1 to defeat, and upon twist 7, evil wins. So this is kind of like Axis of Powers. The first one that we play, and it's it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit more fiendish. I love the theme. I think it's really cool that it just goes from left to right across the screen and just makes it so that it's an even stronger threat with each one. I really love that. Now let's take a peek at what we have for our heroes. We have Donea, Petalfall, we have Nunchi, and we have Makia, the All-Knowing. So there's a lot of potential here. I really like a lot of these cards, and I think that there's a lot that we can be doing in order to get a lot of victory points. There's a lot we can be doing to get a lot of strength. There's a lot we can be doing to get a lot of attack, money. A lot we can be doing. So let's just take a peek once more at these cards and talk about them a little bit. Magi Nation, Skill Hero. Dark Magic for Donea. When you play it, it costs 4 to buy. You get 2 attack, and if you have already played a skill hero, you may play the top card of the villain deck. If you do, you get +2 attack. I don't usually I don't avail myself of that ability too much. There is potential to have a synergy pop up with that, particularly with Oddly Powerful. And that's good if you don't have anything in Alemeth and you're just looking for options of things that you can defeat. So that's I would say is the primary reason why you would actively want to do that. It doesn't work so great in the Growing Darkness because with 21, 22 cards in that deck, and 7 of them being a scheme twist that's roughly a third of all of those, it's kind of playing with fire, and I don't feel like it's the right choice because this is one where you could easily lose because it is a race against time. I'm starting off with Nax is already going to take 9 to defeat, and that's really a lot. So anyways, there's that. Wand of the Unicorn I really love because of card draw. Magi Nation Ranger, 1 money when you play it. Card draw, 3 to buy. Not quite as powerful as some of the other ones that you'll see, but again, I do love the card draw. Nature's Bond is another one that I absolutely love. Donea and Makia are both Magi Nation. Nunchi's no team affiliation, which kind of dilutes it a little bit, but it's still pretty likely that over the course of your game, you're going to be getting a lot of Magi Nation, so the ability should kick in. Each player may reveal another Magi Nation hero. Each player who does draws a card. 3 attack when you play it, costs 5 to buy. Intelligence, Magi Nation. I love this card. I think it's really good, and it's one that I think is definitely worth considering, worth picking up. Oddly Powerful is probably the most important card in this particular level, kind of like how Bouncer has been, like particularly in 2-2. This one is very important because this is going to give you the potential to get a lot of attack. 2 attack when you play it initially, and then you get +1 attack for each other hero with an odd numbered cost that you played this turn. Awesome. You get a few of these rolling, and you're just rolling in the attack. Nature's Bond, Wand of the Unicorn, they're both odd, and most of the cards that you'll be buying are going to have an odd cost. So this is a potentially very powerful, very great card. You do need to forsake things like Dark Magic and Hypnotic Gaze if you're going to plan on having that for your strategy. And it also bears pointing out that you don't get any value for the zeros from your fixer heroes, your envoys, and your guards. So this is potentially really great. It's not going to bowl you over with just one, I don't feel, but it's a very good one. Hypnotic Gaze is another really good card. It goes against my primary synergistic approach because it does cost 4. Magi Nation Ranger, 2 attack when you play it. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Magi Nation hero, draw it. That's awesome. And that's not a triggered ability. That's not one that you get through a synergy. It's just play it, and you can potentially draw another card. And you are guaranteed when you do that you will have a potentially powerful card because you're drawing another hero as opposed to the guard and the envoy count as heroes too. I know that, but I really like this. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and make the decision that I'm going to get rid of Dark Magic. I like it, but I'm not going to focus on it in this particular round. I really am going to focus on Oddly Powerful and the odd cost heroes. So get rid of that. And we have, oops, did I do that? You may gain a wound to your hand, then each player passes a card from their hand to the player on their left. Really great because of this may. You don't have to do it. It's not something that's going to be forced. You get 6 attack for 7 cost. Unreal. That's really good. Really good. Can I say that one more time? It's really good. Okay, I got it out of my system. I'm just going to go, well, before I do anything else, Hope Fades, Villain, Force of Kenna. Ambush, play the top card of the villain deck. Oof. Particularly when we're playing a scenario that is a race against time, that's real tough. It's a real tough pill to swallow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, as I always do, I'm going to focus on money for the first few. Now you would say, Greg, you really want Oddly Powerful. Yeah, that's true, but I need some money. I need to be able to buy the other cards. So I'm going to get some money. Oddly Powerful won't be amazing for me for a little while yet. So I have some time for that. Alright, Leprechauns, love to see that. With how much money I have and how much attack I have, I don't really want to grab Hypnotic Gaze right now. Again, focusing on the odds, so I'm just gonna let that one sit. By my wand, here we have another Making Friends Nunchi. Amazing card because a villain of your choice captures a villager, which means that you get more victory points. Very awesome. It is a magic hero, and you get 2 money when you play it. Costs 3. Very good card. Moving right along. Wand of the Unicorn. Alright, so Devour Strength. Another potentially really great card. I don't have any strength heroes in my plans, but for each of your strength heroes, KO one of your heroes, which is a great way. I think that there's only one strength hero in here from all of these hero types. I think that there's only one that you can play, but if you can make it work, it's a great way to get rid of these dead weight fixers. Huh. So I'm gonna probably defeat this guy for the victory points, but not for the fight ability. All right, draw a card. Thank you, thank you. Got me an extra attack, which I'm not as keen on. I don't have anything I want to buy for 6, well, actually, you know what? I do. At this point, I'm still acquiring money, so I'll go ahead and defeat this leprechaun, which gets me 2 mares, which is both money, and they're both odd cost. So, oddly powerful, indeed. Scheme twist. Scheme twist. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna get rid of the hypnotic gaze because it's not odd cost and it's not really gonna help me very much. So here's 5. I think that I'm gonna buy making friends when I do, because it's still money. I think that I probably will stop buying money with this. And then focus on, there's a potential to get a lot of attack, as you can see just from these cards here on the board. So another pretty interesting card, the Stars Know All, Magi Nation Intelligence. 2 money when you play it, costs 3. Reveal a top card of your deck, discard it, or put it back. So if you can manipulate what you're going to be getting, get rid of the envoys and guards, it's a potential way to make your deck seem more potent and more powerful. And then you really only care about the synergy ability, do the same thing to each other player's deck. You only really care about that if you're in a multiplayer game, which I am not, so I'm going to ignore it. Moving right along, another scheme twist coming out. Bye-bye, Stars Know All. It's a shame to get rid of an odd hero, but Fortune smiles on you. Magi Nation skill, draw 2 cards, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Also a pretty okay one. If this was more expensive and gave me the option to, even if it gave me 1 money or, make it even cost more, that's fine. I would like it even better. But as it is, where you don't get any attack or money and you're just kind of manipulating that, it's not as appealing to me. It is a decent thing because, again, you can set yourself up for next turn potentially if you have a particularly great card and the villains in Mastermind or the cards in the guild hall aren't that appealing as is, or maybe you got it all covered and you don't need it. It's a decent one, but it doesn't really work for me right now. So, okay, I'll go ahead and play Wand of the Unicorn, get my card, making friends. We're making friends. This has... I gotta defeat them both. I'm more likely to defeat him right now, even though he's only 2 victory points. It costs less to defeat him, so it's more likely I'll be able to. So he gets the villager. And move right along. Buy what we need to, which is oddly powerful. Now, why am I doing oddly powerful rather than oops, did I do that? Well, because this is going to give me the potential over the long run to get more. But am I actually doing that? I'm second guessing myself right now. Oops, I did that is really great because of the 6 attack, and that's a very potent card. I am going to need to start really focusing on getting high attack values, and I still will have the opportunity to buy the oddly powerful, but the question is, do I need this to come out more quickly? You know what, I am going to buy this. I am buying. Oops, did I do that? Yeah, that may come to bite me, but it might not. Scheme twist, get rid of Fortune Smiles on you. Got another dark magic, got a lot of money. A lot of money. It's nice to see a lot of money, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. definitely buying Oddly Powerful now. Nature's Bond again is pretty awesome. Not doing dark magic, and I do like the card draw of Wand of the Unicorn, but with the money that I have, that's how I'm going. Okay. This is unfortunate. I'm getting the Oddly Powerful right away, but I don't have any odd... There's no odd heroes here. Awful. Couldn't have come at a worse time. I mean, I suppose it could have come worse if I really needed to defeat something, but I thankfully don't. Let's take a peek at Pull of the Abyss. It is fight. If you fight this in the road or the mountains, rescue 3 villagers, which is another really amazing thing. Pair that with Bouncer, you can automatically pull that over there, and then you're raking in those villagers left and right. It's really great. I do need to focus on attack, but because this gives me a card draw, and I can actually buy it, I'll go ahead and grab Wand of the Unicorn. There's another Oddly Powerful. Definitely grab that when I can. Having a few in the same turn is amazing. Wand of the Unicorn. Go ahead and just play all these. I'm not going to go and grab a wound. No, thank you. 9 money. I'm going to ignore the Dark Petal. Let's see. This is 4. This would effectively be 3. This would effectively be 4, but I really want to have that down here, so I'm going to ignore that for now. I don't have enough to defeat the Mastermind. I'll go ahead and grab this. Why not? Why not? And definitely the Oddly Powerful. And I'm making friends. There we go. Worked out okay. Moving right along. Not really in danger of... Oh. Ooh. Say it with me, guys. Ooh. Okay. Gotta get rid of the guards because 2 is not enough to defeat anything. This I'll add another villager, add another victory point, i.e. Why not? Pull the Abyss. Let's do that. I was saying something and I lost track because, man, I'm just a mess. Go ahead and grab Nature's Bond. So I'm getting a decent amount of attack, getting through. I don't really need to buy anything. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The hero deck is plentiful, so I don't need to worry about that running out. I am going to have to start hauling it because the villain deck is... 10's a good deal. So that running out will kill me, and if I lose because of, there are 3 more scheme twists, and that's the other way that I'll die. Need to really focus. There we go. There's a scheme twist. Speak of it, and it'll happen, as they say. Another villager here on Pull of the Abyss. Don't really want to buy anything. Maybe I will just get another Nature's Bond. Another great card. It's got attack, and it's odd. Try again is... It's not my favorite card. It's decent because you get 2 attack for 3 money, which is never an awful thing. The ability is not something I really anticipate that I would use a tremendous amount unless I was basically getting try again and just a swath of envoys and guards. So once again, if this is the first hero you played this turn, you may discard the rest of your hand to draw 4 cards. It's got some potential, but it's not something I find myself usually going for. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fun. Okay, well, we don't have a ton of odd cost heroes. I have these envoys, which are dead weight, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So this is going to be pretty good. I'm going to be able to defeat the Mastermind, might even defeat it twice. Oh, come on. What an inopportune time. Alright. Play this, not gain a wound. 6, 10, 15. Okay, so I can't defeat it twice, but, you know, with all my bravado being what it is, but, you know, I'm definitely still able to defeat it. Boom. Each other player reveals a Magi Nation hero gains 2 wounds. Awful. Now I got wounds in my deck for no reason. Awful. Nunchi, you're great, but you're also terrible. Grab. No, I'm going to hold off on that. I'll just go ahead and get the Hope Fades. Get a couple victory points and the Villager. I want to wait till he gets over to the road. Don't want to buy anything because I have a decent hand as it is. Scheme Twist, unfortunately, getting me closer. 7 cards there, and also 1 more Scheme Twist. So I could easily lose with all of my goings on about how I have a good deck and playing my Nature's Bond and revealing this other Magi Nation. So I draw another card. Okay, Nunchi. Confirm. There are 2 Pull of the Abyss. So I guess what I really need to do is if I were to get, I have 5 attack. I can't do anything, and I'm not going to buy anything. So moving right along. Next time that I have 6 and not 9, then I'm definitely going to go ahead and consider buying that. One of the Unicorn. Oddly powerful. One of the Unicorn. Wound. Boo. Play this. Play this. 5. I don't want to buy anything, so I don't care about that. I don't really care about defeating the Leprechaun. I'm just going to go ahead and rest to get rid of that wound. Man, I'm 1 Scheme Twist away. There are 6 cards. This is where the pressure is really starting to mount. I could lose it right here. And I didn't, thank goodness. I can't. Got 5 attack. I don't really care about that. I guess I have to do it just so I can get the victory point, even though I'm not going to win. At least I'll have that little +1 there. This has really turned out to be awful, and I'm over here talking about how, oh yeah, this is great. You really need to do this. I have 8 attack. I don't even have the 9 that I need. Go ahead and put another Villager on here because I'm going to defeat him. No, I'm not getting a wound. Dang. I was 2 weeks from retirement. Well, not looking good for me. But I got a number of victory points with that. And 9 is really difficult. It's really challenging. I don't have the card draw, so that's awful. Play this on the Pull of Abyss. Don't get my extra card. Play this. 7 attack again. Man. I really messed up. With, well, it wouldn't have mattered if I had gone oddly powerful that time instead of getting the Oops Did I Do That, because that's been a really great card for me. 3 cards left in the villain deck. Gone. Oof. So what would have helped me? It's possible that the Stars Reveal All, where I could manipulate what my next hand would have been, that could have helped me. The other Makia card, where I might get an extra Magi Nation hero, that could have helped me. Yeah, just didn't work out for me. I think if RNG had gone differently, then I would have pulled out the victory, but it didn't, and you know that's unfortunately that's how it goes sometimes. Well, either way, Let me know if you guys have come up with a better strategy. I'd love to hear it. How do you get your victory points in this one? Do you really focus on letting the Abyss, do you really let him go to the road or mountains and grab him then? How do you play this level? I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.